Can you talk about that, or how much can we talk about, or we just talk about you? I'm just curious.
You see, I would have, I don't know if the finances of Yes Theory, because we're in this like transitional moment for us as a company. So I don't know how much but I mean, like, we could talk like,
let's talk about you. Yeah. So I'm guessing what happens is Yes Theory is a company that's owned by all of you, and then you pull a salary from that, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Can we talk about what salary you've decided to take from there?
And also, how much did you buy back your portion from Snapchat?
Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there, man. We're getting there.
So I can't disclose that, but we got a hell of a good deal. Like,
why did they go out on such a limb for you, dude? Like,
we really, as I said, that's what, when I say like there's this divinity in our story, like to even see that investors, you know, giving us back our shares, knowing that they could definitely get more, but out of just like the good in them and not wanting to drain Yes Theory out of cash, they truly just honored that. That was incredible.
Yeah.
And again, it's like a testimony for creating with purpose. And when, you know, your purpose is at the center of what you do, even in situations where that should never happen. Like, there's a finance guy there in that room that is not supposed to leave a penny on the table, you know, unutilized. But for us, like, there's this, like, they just fully understood that, you know, these guys are just starting their career and they have big plans for what they want to do with the company. So let's not drain them out of the cash.
That's good.
Yeah. So
good on Snapchat. Good guy, Snapchat.
Yeah. Shout out to Vertical Networks.
There we go.
Yeah. And how easy they made that. We do take salaries. Man, we've never ever talked about numbers, so I don't even like for the team. I don't even know what their expectation for, like, what we're supposed to share. Like, we've never talked about this because
I don't want to put you on the spot. Whatever you,
we
feel
don't want to make you
comfortable.
uncomfortable here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm okay with that.
Honestly, whatever you're comfortable talking about, and it serves a part. I mean, we're gonna go from that, but then we're gonna deviate to like exactly where it breaks down and how to improve that.
Yeah.
If you want to share numbers, or you could be like,
I'd say I'll keep it as like undisclosed.
Okay.
Yeah. So the way it works is we take a salary, nothing too crazy. We're keeping that low, and then at the end of the year, since we're shareholders in the business, we get distributions, and again, we very much keep most of it in the business because we want to reinvest. But we make sure that, I mean, for the first 3 years, we were not paying ourselves. Mm-hmm. So the whole it's like a thing of the past 2 years is when we actually started building, like having liquid in our bank account. Before that, it was just like we were living off the business, and, you know, business is covering travel, expenses, transportation, house, all these things. And we were just like happy putting all the money back in.
That makes sense too. I would agree with that. And I would imagine, see, I don't know if the overhead has to be high, because I've seen that crazy nice place. Don't you have two places?
We have our apartments, like, which is where we live.
Yeah.
And then we have the Yes House.
The Yes House.
Yes.
That looks so cool with you got the aquarium in there, you got the multi levels. I saw that place. I'm like,
you gotta come visit.
Perfect. I want to. I want to come visit.
Come this week.
I would love
anytime.
to. Yeah, I would love to.
But yeah, I mean, so for that, because we didn't get like an office, this is a live work for like artists and living. It's not as crazy expensive as you think for, you know, a full company where you've got 7 employees. So we pay $7,200 a month for that, and it's a
nice spot. Abbot Kinney, prime location.
Very, very, very much prime location. And you know, compared to other commercial spaces that I was touring, before we made the decision on that, which was like, I think the minimum was 12 in Venice at the time. So we're a lot lower, and we're able, and that, you know, gave us leeway to be able to, I fully designed the place and customized it, worked with artists and architect best friend on setting it up. So it definitely gave us leeway to be able to spend more on making it feel like our space.
Commercial real estate is so behind on this. There's so many people now that are renting houses instead of renting an office because a house is nicer and it's way less money. You get the same thing for half the cost. It's incredible.
Yeah, especially in the current landscape of how people are running their companies, being like that mix of like remote and on-site.
Yeah.
A lot of like, I was just visited a friend yesterday who gave up his $40,000 a month lease on Lincoln to get for a commercial space to get this amazing house in Mar Vista that has great pool, a hot
Probably
tub.
like 18. Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Holy
Right.
spot on.
The real estate agent in me. Yeah, man. I know how much those Mar Vista places are.
Yeah,
going,
I was like, damn.
no, because I figure it's a new construction. I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
they all did. They're just cookie cutter play, but yeah, they all rent for 18.
Wow. Spot on. So yeah, we that helped a lot with just like being able to make the decision on optimizing for space early on.